All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. Are you constantly fighting off this chronic, totally unexplained fatigue? Or maybe you're dealing with dull, thinning hair that just absolutely refuses to grow. Or maybe your fitness routine feels like it's hit a massive brick wall no matter how hard you push yourself. Listen, I totally get it. It's incredibly draining. But hey, you are definitely not alone here. Today, we're decoding our source materials to bring you 5 essential diet tips for vitality and hair growth. We're going to uncover this hidden crisis that might be happening inside your body right now, and more importantly, we'll show you exactly how to fix it. So, are you always tired despite sleeping? It is so incredibly frustrating, isn't it? I mean, you do everything right, you get your solid 7 or 8 hours, but you still wake up feeling like you just ran a marathon in your sleep. Well, the sources actually reveal that this isn't just a case of needing a second or third cup of coffee. No. Simple, everyday dietary mistakes and hidden nutrient deficiencies might literally be the root cause of all this exhaustion. You know, our bodies actually give us these brilliant, yet super easily ignored warning signs. According to the medical analysis in our sources, there are some really common symptoms of a hidden crisis. Things like tingling in your hands and feet, that weird crawling sensation, or heat radiating from the soles of your feet. Then there's constant unexplained fatigue and weak memory or brain fog. These are actually classic signs of a severe vitamin B12 deficiency. And on the physical side, well, especially for moms post-pregnancy, a bulging stomach often isn't fat at all. It's actually a sign of severely weak core muscles that have literally separated and desperately need healing. But here's the absolutely crucial takeaway. We really don't need complex, super expensive treatments to fix this. Today, we reveal the daily habits that actually work. I'm going to walk you through our 5 essential diet tips for vitality. And yes, that actually includes a totally miraculous 50 rupee crystal that can completely transform your internal body heat and your hair health. Sound good? Let's get right into it. Tip number 1, morning rituals for recovery. Okay, so before you even think about brushing your teeth, you're going to prepare this specific morning recovery drink. It's super simple. You take warm water and you add jeera, ajwain, and samph. So that's cumin, karam, and fennel seeds. But wait, here is the real secret. You stir in a spoonful of cow's ghee. Now, why ghee? Well, our sources highlight that consuming a spoonful of cow's ghee in warm water actually combats internal body dryness. It's basically lubricating your entire system from the inside out. Just remember to sip it slowly, either standing up or sitting down calmly. And here is a really crucial warning when it comes to physical recovery, particularly post-pregnancy. The quote from the sources says it perfectly. Don't push weak core muscles with heavy gym abs. Heal them first with focused breathing. Seriously, don't jump straight into heavy crunches. Doing that just pushes those weak, separated abdominal muscles out even further. You simply cannot outcrunch a broken foundation, right? Instead, you absolutely must heal them first with deep, focused breathing exercises. You want to pull your tummy tight on the exhale, kind of like you're zipping up a really tight pair of jeans. Moving on to tip number 2, the ultimate B12 booster. Remember that tingling in your hands we talked about? Well, it means your nerves are basically acting like electrical wires with a leaking rubber coating. Vitamin B12 actually repairs that coating, which is known as the myelin sheath. To fix this, our sources outline a very specific B12 nerve repair drink. Here's what you do. Take 1 glass of warm milk, which, by the way, naturally contains about 40% of your daily B12 base. Blend that with 2 soaked seedless dates. Those act as a prebiotic and give you vitamin B6, which actually helps your body absorb the B12. Finally, throw in 5 soaked and peeled almonds for vitamins B2 and E. If you drink this about 20 minutes before breakfast, within 4 to 6 weeks, you are going to feel your energy completely return and that annoying tingling fade away. It's basically about getting your active life back. All right, tip number 3, the 50 rupee superfood. This is the big secret I promised you earlier. Our sources reveal this honestly incredible Ayurvedic crystal called Gond Katira, or tragacanth gum. But here's the catch. Like 90% of people are actually consuming it completely wrong. And that's because they confuse it with babul gond. You have to know the difference. Real Gond Katira has this massive cooling effect. It's white or light cream in color, and it literally swells up when you put it in water. Babul gond, on the other hand, well, that's used in winter lados. It has a heating effect, it's usually yellow or brown, and it just dissolves in water. Mixing these two up can actually cause some adverse health effects, so you absolutely must make sure you're getting the right one. So, how do you know for sure? Well, to guarantee you have authentic Gond Katira, you do the foolproof water test. Just take a single crystal and drop it in a glass of water overnight. By morning, it should swell up 10 to 15 times its original size. it turns into this beautiful, completely transparent, hydrating jelly. It's actually pretty cool to see. Okay, so why exactly is this our third essential diet tip? Well, the Top Gon Katira benefits are just staggering. A single spoonful of this soaked jelly mixed into some cold milk or maybe a refreshing summer shikanji acts as an ultimate shield against body heat and heat strokes. Plus, it's absolutely packed with soluble fiber, making it a natural, medically recognized laxative. It also deeply cleanses the blood, which is a massive, massive secret for promoting thick, healthy hair growth. Oh, and if you apply it topically, the sources literally call it a Desi Korean sleeping mask for deep skin hydration. It is an absolute powerhouse for your overall vitality. Which brings us to tip number 4, fueling your fitness journey. I absolutely love the analogy the source material uses for muscle building. So think of your muscle like a single thread. When you work out, you're actually breaking that thread. Your body kind of panics and says, uh-oh, let's bring a brother along so we don't break next time. And it rebuilds it as 2 threads. Break it again by using progressive overload, and boom, it becomes 3 threads. That is literally how a muscle bundle is built. But, and this is a big but, this only happens if you are actually providing your body with the proper nutrition and adequate rest. And that leads us to a major myth buster. I mean, everyone online just shouts, protein, 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 right? But our sources emphatically warn that beginners often make this ego-driven mistake of overeating protein. It unnecessarily strains your liver and kidneys, mostly because your beginner muscles just aren't big enough yet to absorb it all. The ideal beginner gym diet breakdown should actually be 60% carbohydrates for energy and fuel, 20% good fats for joint lubrication, and only 20% protein to maintain and just slightly build your current mass. And finally, tip number 5, your ultimate health blueprint. Look, true vitality requires holistic pillars. First up, the sources emphasize that getting 7 hours of deep sleep starting around 10 p.m. hits a much, much deeper restorative cycle than going to bed at midnight, even if you're getting 7 hours both times. Second, there's this concept from workplace safety data called affect labeling. It basically means just verbally naming your emotions. Simply saying something out loud like, I feel stressed right now, can significantly reduce workplace and personal anxiety. It's wild how well it works. And finally, building consistent, simple daily routines vastly outperforms ego lifting at the gym. Because honestly, nobody cares how much you bench if you just end up getting injured, right? The same goes for attempting those extreme, totally unsustainable diets. Now, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all this, don't worry. To elevate your journey, all of the sources we analyzed highly recommend taking that next professional step. Whether that's accessing an expert online health assessment to really nail down the root cause of your specific issues, or joining customized, guided diet programs like the I Am Wow initiative mentioned in our sources. Getting a certified professional to tailor a weekly plan to your specific lifestyle, honestly, that's often the ultimate key for serious long-term transformation. Well, we have definitely covered a lot of ground in this explainer today, haven't we? From that B12 nerve drink to the Gond Katira hair growth secret, right down to the 60% carb gym rule. So I'm going to leave you with this one provocative question to ponder. What is the very first daily habit you will